Bienvenido and welcome to another episode of me talking about things that I don't really understand. Today we're talking about French fashion. Yeah, we're really going into the unknown here. I know nothing about fashion, let alone French fashion. I mean, come on, I've been wearing the same jacket for the past 4 years. But I thought, seeing as I live in Paris, the centuries-old fashion capital of the world, I should really learn more about fashion. So, strap on your stilettos, hang on to your pantaloons, and keep your wigs on for a journey through French fashion history. The influence of French fashion dates back to the reign of Louis XIV from 1638 to 1715, when the luxury goods industry in France came under control of the French royal court. Louis XIV was responsible for one of the biggest fashion statements of the time: long, curly Captain Hook style wigs. Historians believe that Louis wore the wigs to hide his balding and convince the rest of the court it was fashion. What are you wearing? What's this? Are you serious? This is like so in right now. It is? It looks kind of goofy. After Louis XIV's reign, Marie Antoinette racked up huge debts on fashion spending sprees, a factor that actually paved the way for the French Revolution. Imagine being such a hardcore shopaholic that it leads to a national revolution. Poof. Now, speaking of the revolution, even the uniforms of the French revolutionaries was chic and composed of long trousers, a short-skirted coat, the carmagnole, a tricolored vest, and has become a French symbol to this day. I mean, it's literally the mascot of the upcoming French Olympics. Talk about iconic. I mean, say what you will about the French, but even when they're starving, they make fashion statements. Fast forward to the 1860s, when France firmly established itself as the home of high fashion, when fashion houses that specializes in haute couture, which literally means high dressmaking, were established. Three of the biggest French fashion houses are Chanel, Christian Dior, and Louis Vuitton. Not to be confused with Chanel, Christian Dior, and Louis Vuitton. Chanel was established in 1910 by Gabrielle Coco Chanel and is credited with getting women out of corsets, allowing them to finally breathe, and into chic tweed suits, LBDs, little black dresses, see, I do know some fashion lingo, and quilted handbags, which are still popular to this day. Christian Dior was established in 1946, and their signature style was cinch-waisted dresses with full skirts. However, some at the time were enraged by Dior's tight-fitting designs. Sure, it was men trying to tell women how to dress, because that's just how it goes. Now, Louis Vuitton as a brand traces its roots back to 1854, when Louis Vuitton himself opened his trunk-making workshop. The trunks proved to be extremely popular because they could just be easily stacked. Things that were considered innovative at the time. Stackable trunks. I want to make trunks. Trunks? Okay, yeah, what's the selling point? Listen to this. You can put these trunks on top of each other. Are you a genius? Because we are gonna make so much money with this! But surely the value of actual haute couture isn't based on any real value. The value isn't in the actual thing, but in the idea of the thing and the status they signify, right? I mean, if everyone had known that Louis XIV was using his wigs to hide male pattern baldness, would they have ever been fashionable? Not so sure. Which actually got me thinking, how much would I be willing to pay to actually be considered fashionable? Bonjour, I'm looking for a new t-shirt. Something simple, I presume? Yeah, the simpler the better. You got any like black t-shirts or anything? One moment.
A few moments later.
Here it is. Perfect, yeah, I'll take it. No, you don't just take it. You must feel how soft it is first. Okay. Cool, yeah, I'll take it. How much is it? 700 euros. What? That's like $1,000. Dude, get out of here. This isn't just a black t-shirt, it's an off-charcoal colored t-shirt. It's been hand-dyed by the nuns of Notre Dame. It's just black. I'm so insulted. I would not sell this t-shirt to you if you wanted it. Wait, hold up. What? Now I kind of want it. Well, you cannot have it. You are too unfashionable. Anyways, the price just went up to 750 euros. Wait, now I really want it. Wait, take all my money. Just take all my money. Look, I know I'm not fashionable, okay? This is how I dressed during the pandemic, for crying out loud. But I figured the best place to try to understand haute couture was by looking at the catwalks of the Paris Fashion Week and beyond. And I saw some stuff that I gotta say, now I'm even more confused. Here are a few examples. In 1992, designer Alexander McQueen presented his first catwalk show called Jack the Ripper Stalks His Victims. Yeah, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's inspired by the Victorian serial killer Jack the Ripper. His collection included blood red silk, ripped petticoats, and jackets sewn with real human hair. Whoa. In 2023, Stella McCartney brought on live horses and ponies on the runway at her show. McCartney was trying to make the point that all of her clothes were consciously made without killing anything, which is good. Good. I love it. At the Paris Fashion Week in 2023, designer Elliot Emile sent a model down the catwalk in a black parka that was on fire. Yeah, the model was literally on fire. So let me get this straight. I'm gonna be...
Yes, on fire. It's a metaphor.
Metaphor for what?
For how much I hate models, obviously.
Wait, what?
Here we go!
Look, honestly, the more I look into French fashion and fashion in general, the more confused I am. I mean, the pressure to get it right is so intense, especially now with social media and seeing how people dress casually and you just feel like a big poo-poo caca next to that. And I mean, living in Paris, I just realized Parisians just love to be chic. I mean, they look good all the time, so much so that we're not that far off from having a dress code just to go get coffee.
Hello, un café, s'il vous plaît? Yes, okay, but can you wait outside, sir?
Wait, it's kind of cold out here. Can't I just go inside and wait for my coffee?
If you wish, but what you are wearing, sir, c'est pas possible.
Okay. Do I?
Can you at least take off your hat, sir? What, are you playing baseball?
But this is my lucky cap.
If you are that cold, then you should be wearing an actual jacket, not this ugly sweater.
I just put on the first thing that I had, I just wanted a quick coffee. I wasn't trying to get all dressed up.
Or dressed at all, it appears. Okay, hide behind this wall, I'll get your coffee. Un café pour le plouc!
But then I realized the French don't always get it right when it comes to fashion. Sacre bleu, mon Dieu, how dare you say such a thing? Look, I'm just saying that the French sometimes get fashion trends wrong. Here are some examples. In the 1920s, Paris adopted the lampshade skirt, which literally looked like one of your grandma's old lampshades. Jean-Paul Gaultier used to design his clothes using old jeans, garbage cans, and tin cans from cat food. Yeah, Gaultier said that he was putting out food for his cat and was struck by how attractive the cat tin was and turned it into jewelry. Talk about seeing the beauty in everything. Gaultier also designed the backside in the air trousers, which were basically just trousers with the butt hanging open, which, I mean, I'm not against. Even though people may not understand fashion shows, they still have an impact. Like journalist Renaud Petit says, fashion is not only about looking pretty, it is art, and art isn't always pretty. Also, it's important to note that bold choices end up informing us on future fashion designs, albeit a less intense version. Now, unfortunately, we can't talk about fashion without talking about the biggest issue with fashion and trends, which is how it leads to fast fashion. Companies like Zara and H&M have been known to use this model to make high profits, which can have a devastating impact on the environment and terrible working conditions for its workers. In fact, in 2017, Zara customers in Istanbul found secret messages in clothing. They were written by garment workers who claimed they had to work for free before the manufacturer producing clothes for Zara went bankrupt. Is staying trendy for low cost really worth it? I think I'd rather just keep dressing like this, actually. Yeah, it's that bad. So, what do you think? Is fashion overrated, or is it deeper than that and says a lot more about our society and cultures through its artistic approach? Is turning an old tin of cat food into high fashion jewelry an act of genius or of madness? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for new videos each week, and I'll see you next time. Au revoir!